What is going on, Creds? Today I've got some updates about Neymar and Cancelo. Cancelo right now is omitted from Manchester City squad. They want to sell him. He's not in Pep's plan anymore. Xavi really wants him. Barça have reactivated the operation to sign him. Finding a right back is our biggest priority right now. The negotiations are ongoing right now between Barcelona and Manchester City. The price is around 60 million, but Barca are trying to sign him on loan, which doesn't seem to be too much of an issue for Manchester City, even though they would prefer to sell him permanently. But it seems like Barca will be able to get him on loan instead of paying all that 60 million plus salary. Even though a few days ago Barca have made a sale of their studio, which made them around 120 million euros. So now they'll be able to sign new players and register their new signings. It's imminent. It's going to happen really soon. Xavi really wants him. He's desperate about having him in the squad, and yep, it's just a matter of time. But I would like to know your opinion. Are you excited about Cancelo? Do you think Cancelo would be a good signing for Barca, considering what happened between him and Pep and what happened at Bayern? Let me know in the comments. Moving on to Neymar. Sergi Roberto gave hints about his return to Barcelona. Yesterday he had an interview with Mundo Deportivo, and this is what he said. It excites me because he's a former teammate who's a friend, and I shared a lot of good things with him over many years. When he was in the side, they were some of the best years I've had in Barca first team. We won everything. He's a player who's different to the rest. I'm sure he would bring us a lot, but in the end, it's not me who decides. Those responsible for deciding whether he comes or not will decide what's best for the club. What we want is to have the best team possible. Sergi Roberto admitted that he had talked to the Brazilian star but would not reveal details of the conversation, saying it's private. Now this says a lot to me. Sergi Roberto, the current captain of FC Barcelona, having talked to Neymar about his return, and he quoted that it was private and he would be excited. To me, things are happening. Even though we all know that PSG don't want him, they're about to terminate his contract. FC Barcelona, there is a lot of doubts, but Neymar himself, he wants to join. The issues are gonna be Xavi, if he doesn't change his mind, and Neymar's pricing, which it looks like it's not gonna be as much of a problem anymore after that new economic lever, which is around 120 million, but we will have to see. But as of right now, everything indicates that Neymar is coming. The only thing that is holding this back is Xavi. He does not see enough interest in bringing Neymar back because the squad is young, and he does not think that Neymar's influence is gonna be a good influence on the squad, and he thinks it's gonna be a big risk. And who does not think it's gonna be a big risk bringing Neymar back to Barcelona right now, because he gets injured a lot. It's a lot of things. But at the end of the day, if Bernardo Silva does not come and João Felix is not in Xavi's plan, and in my opinion, I think Xavi would rather sign Neymar than João Felix. I personally think it's going to happen either way. I think Neymar's price is going to be lower than that of João Felix at the end of the day after he terminates his contract with PSG. He's also going to reduce his salary to around 12 million from around 30 to 40 when he was at PSG to 12 million. That's a huge sacrifice. But I'm telling you right now, it's going to happen. I know a lot of blowgrounders do not want him back, but at the end of the day, Neymar still have so much to offer. I see the risk, but I prefer him, like I told you guys, to so many other players we have in the squad if he's at 100%. But if we can get Neymar for at least 8 months out of this year, come on, don't tell me you're not excited hearing about Neymar playing for 7 months, 8 months out of this year for Barcelona at 100%. And lastly, Bernardo Silva, no more hopes. No more hopes. Bernardo Silva situation, we can start forgetting about it. No more hopes. Right now, it's João Cancelo and Neymar. That's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe please, because most of you watching are not subscribing. Support your brother and make sure you leave a comment and let me know what you think about any points in the video. Are you excited about Neymar's return or not? I'll see y'all later. Peace, Barça.